So can you have one cup with you? Can we,
Yeah, I think it's in my bag in the other room.
okay.
I can go get that in just a moment. They're kind of fun to work with. Thanks for letting me use them the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, you need guinea pigs to try new things.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to disappoint a paying client. So I was giving discounts to people to be guinea pigs so that I would have a chance to try something new without feeling the pressure of disappointing someone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like, sometimes, I don't want to, try, using new techniques on a new client either, so.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, I'll sneak them in here and there, but if I'm going to dedicate 10 minutes to a new technique, then I wanted to give some kind of discount so they don't walk away feeling like, what the heck was that?
Yeah, but it's also good to have somebody who can give you good feedback, obviously.
Yeah, or actually I say discount, but also just like the understanding that I'll give them a 10-minute longer massage
that makes
in
sense.
exchange for...
Who would say no, right?
Yeah. So I like to have the hands under the sheet so then I can adjust the drape. But if the hand's on top of the drape, then I can't really move it around.
Yeah, this is the only one that I have.
Okay.
But, it'll be easy to use, I think.
And so do you want the skin to have lubrication on it?
Yeah, I think I think it really needs that.
Yeah, so I put a bit of the jojoba oil, which is also it's an oil I've thought a lot about. It's really great oil for your skin. Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah, it can be hard to tell if it's on there or not, but you got
How does
it
that
for
feel?
sure.
I can't really say I feel too much.
Does it feel like, can you tell that something's pulling?
I wouldn't say it feels like something's pulling, but...
So let's see what's happening.
A super close shot of it.
Yeah, because it looks really interesting how the skin is like this little bubble inside this cup. You see it now?
Yeah.
And what made you buy the cups?
I just felt like it was something I needed in my tool belt. A therapist used them on me a couple times earlier this year for a couple of sessions, and it was just, it's not something that I feel like I'm going to include in my practice regularly. I mean, we'll see. I don't feel that way about it yet. Especially not until I get a little bit better at, having direction with what to do with them.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's massage therapists that would leave really mean comments about how we should have like so many hours of training before we do this. And
maybe.
What is the cup supposed to do? Like, what's
it pulls blood to the surface and
as you feel it like pulling, you can feel it just pulling the muscle, and the connective tissue up and away from the bones.
Yeah. So it's just another way of getting blood flow through the tight muscles, and then there's people who will say all kinds of things like toxins and who knows what. but I think it's fair to say that it's just another way of increasing circulation and breaking up tissue that's like stuck together.
Okay. When I was using it on you before, I couldn't quite hear it.
Yeah.
The air, so it was harder to tell if I got a vacuum in there or not. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, it's easier today. Maybe it's just because I've used them and washed them,
Yeah, and there's a lot more light in here, so we can actually see.
That may be too.
Working. So cupping has been around since at least the 1500s. Dr. Ambrose Perry was a surgeon in the 1500s who used glass cups. And as you're reading his work, he'll refer to glasses, and what he means are these cups that you would use.
Yeah, that was my first exposure to it, is seeing a video, and it was like they put a lit torch or
Yeah.
some kind
Yeah, they
in
use
there
fire
to make it hot.
well, to make
make
the
the
suction.
vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And one of my
But
favorite.
now we have these made of silicone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safer.
Yeah,
I
guess
can't
so.
imagine how many people were injured with the glass cups and fire. I mean, they didn't even have matches. I mean, they used flint to make
Yeah.
flames.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I would not want to be sick in the 1500s.
Yeah, really.